All right, everybody, I have a wagon for you. This comes from Harbor Freight. Notice that it's got pneumatic wheels. You fill them up with air. It's got a handle on it that swivels so you can steer the thing. I know I used to like to ride in my wagon down hills and ride it like this. Now, this has side rails. Perhaps that's a safety device. I don't know. Maybe you can put more hay in there. Retail price on this item is $70. It's a red wagon. It ain't so little. It's got big all-terrain wheels on it, and it's got the wooden side rails. Call and give me a bid on this item. Again, no conditions I need to tell you about. If you went to Harbor Freight and paid $70 for that, you'd still have to put it together. We did that for you, no extra charge. Although you can tip the assembler, right? The assembly guy can be tipped. Call and give me a bid. I got a tip once. I told him that we put it together, no charge, but I do take tips. They gave me a tip. We're not the grocery store. You can tip our sackers, right? Okay, the next item we have is a twin hammer impact wrench. All right. Hey, this is the wrench I was looking for. This is one of those very expensive impact wrenches from Harbor Freight. This one looks like it's about would you say that's a 1/2 inch drive? Are you zoomed in real tight on that? It says twin hammer impact wrench, 4124, $50. Oh, on the back of it. It is a twin, no, it's scratched. Okay, it's a 1/2 inch twin hammer impact wrench. And twin hammer makes it more expensive, right? Retail price $50 from Harbor Freight. This one has been used. The trigger works good. Looks like it's in good shape to me. And it's reversible. Call and give me a bid on that. Okay, on the table I have a non-contact laser thermometer. This laser thermometer takes the temperature of items at a distance. It takes the temperature in centigrade or Fahrenheit. It does have a little laser beam for targeting purposes. We measured the temperature of our door here at KBID, and it was 178 degrees one afternoon. They're pretty fun, and I'm sure they have useful functions as well. I guess you can point them at engine blocks and take the temperature that way. Maybe you have a still and you want to know how much your mash is boiling over and you want to know the temperature of it. Just point it at your still. Your oven, yeah, if it says turn your oven to 350, use this thermometer. Make sure test your oven, see if it's 350 before you put the turkey in there. All right, cool. Yeah, we could come up with lots of uses. $30 retail price. You tell me what it's worth. The next item I have is a battery load tester. This item what it does is it simulates a load on your battery to see if your battery's any good. It's not a battery charger. It's a load tester. It sees how your battery performs under a load. Retail price on this item is $50. You call and tell me what it's worth. The next item I have is a wooden lamp base. $15 retail price. It is in a blonde maple finish, plugs right into a 110 outlet. It needs a harp and a shade. That's what it needs. Call and tell me what that item's worth. And the next item I have for you is an ice scraper. This ice scraper has a brush on one end, a squeegee on the other side. On the other end, it's got a hard plastic blade that'll scrape all those bugs off your windshield too. It's got a cushion foam rubber grip. It's about, 3 feet long, 30 inches maybe? Colin, you tell me what that's worth. Okay, on the table, I've got a neodymium magnetic bracelet. These are the world's strongest magnets. They are, this has got 6mm round beads, and it's in a gold finish. Now, what's unique, everybody says, okay, a magnetic bracelet, so what? We know that it helps with arthritis pain and everyday aches and pains, but this is actually interesting. I've seen on YouTube whole pages here where people are just playing with these things. They are fun to play with. If you go to a jewelry store, these items, you can see that they are, each bead is a separate item, and they're very strong magnets. They're made out of, nickel, what is this? It's nickel iodine bromine magnet. It's retails in a jewelry store for $50. I found them on the internet for $24. I sell them in the warehouse for $10. On this one, you're also going to get a magnetic bracelet ring. Now, this is made out of little cylinders that are gold and silver. You're going to get both magnetic items for one price. Hey, I got these 28-inch lighted candy canes. Each box has 3 candy canes. They plug into a regular 110 outlet. You can line your sidewalk with them. They sell at Kmart for $10 a box. You got 2 boxes here, so that's $20 worth. You tell me what you think it's worth. Hey, I got an item that I've never seen before. I don't even know what it is. I'm going to go to Harbor Freight and look it up. It's called a 45-watt solar kit. Now, to me, it looks like something that if you had a battery and you had some solar collectors, this is like a switch box that goes in between to control everything. Because on the back, we've got plugs there's a DC output here. You can pull off 3 volts, 6 volts, 9 volts, 12, 3 different kinds of 12. It's got a voltage indicator here to let you know what kind of volts is coming through. It's got a charging light, a power switch on and off. On this side, it's got a lead for your solar panel and 2 leads for your battery. And there's also a fuse in it. So you hook you know those solar panels that you hook up to a battery, this is a control box that you put in between. So it controls the amount of power, I guess, coming out of the battery or... Oh, okay, you hook your output right here, whatever device you want to run, whatever motor you want to run. The solar panel's charging the battery. This regulates the volts coming out of it, and it looks like it's a nice item. This item's $250? Wow. Okay, wow, it is a nice item. Hey, call and give me a bid. $250 retail price. I got to go look this on the... Is this the whole kit, Jamal? Or for $250, did anything else come with it? Oh, it came with some solar panels. Okay. This is just the controller box. Y'all call and tell me what you think it's worth. Okay, the next item that I have for you is a power inverter. This is a big power inverter, not as big as the one we had last night. You know what an inverter does? You hook it up to your battery on this side, and then on the other side it's got plugs so you can plug in regular household appliances. This inverter is 1,200 watts. That means it'll run 12 100-watt light bulbs. That's pretty much power. Retail price $110. You call and tell me what that's worth. Well, folks, that's the 10 items on the last table of the evening. Let's go to the bidder board and bid this table out. Are we done?